Welcome back to the Sixth Seal 2, the Keys of Ruin for the Freespace Port here on Paladin Gaming. We're going to the 6th mission, the Keys of Ruin.
The Eternity is currently in subspace transit from Ross 128 to Delta Serpentis, carrying the Omega transport. During the escape, our engines sustained critical damage, and the integrity of our systems has been compromised. A second rapid jump may be beyond what the reactor can safely sustain without immediate field repairs. Our engineering teams are already working to stabilize the propulsion systems and prevent a cascade failure. If repairs succeed, we will initiate a direct jump to the designated rendezvous point with the Ascendant. However, if the engines cannot be restored in time, we will have no choice but to proceed with an alternative course of action. In the event of engine failure, Kappa 1 will be deployed with the Omega already secured aboard.
I guarantee that's going to happen.
Your task will be to escort both vessels to the rendezvous coordinates, ensuring the databank reaches its destination intact for further decryption. Once Kappa 1 has safely departed, we will begin evacuation procedures aboard the Eternity. We have no confirmation of enemy presence on the far side of the subspace corridor, but any of the GTI divisions may be attempting to track our transit. We must assume they are aware of our movements. Once we leave subspace, be ready for hostile contact as our exit point may already be compromised. Replacement fighters are fueled, armed, and standing by for immediate launch. We are moments from re-entry into Delta Serpentis. Guardians, stay vigilant. Your primary objective is the protection of the Omega. If we lose this transport now, everything we fought for in Ross 128 will have been in vain. Good luck.
Alright, primary objectives. Protect the Eternity. We'll duck into the system map real quick. Intelligence report. Our GTI R&D is openly attacked with GTA assets and vessels of other GTI branches. Security Directorate advisors consider common communication networks such as GridNet and FCN to be potentially compromised. Despite attempts at contact from both GTI Intelligence Branch and our own operatives, Eternity continues to be classified as a Hammer of Light trader vessel and will likely be treated as hostile by all factions. There is growing evidence that Director Andreas Rybach, Admiral Glave's direct superior, may be involved in the GTI R&D coup attempt, though the full scope of their operations remains unclear. Advisors now recommend trusting only Imperial Guard elements under Admiral Yamada. The chaos instigated by the GTI rebels has rendered the technical situation in Delta Serpentis highly volatile. Rear Admiral Irshu will issue new orders as the situation develops. All Guardians are to maintain maximum combat readiness and prepare for rapid shifts in operational status. Alright, we're not going to read all the planet entries, but the intelligence report seemed important.
The Eternity is currently in subspace.
Let's launch. Oh boy.
Hostile signatures dead ahead. It's a GTI cruiser designated human. They were waiting for us.
Gotta get on them.
Guardians, form a defensive perimeter. We require protection while our engineers assess the damage and determine how soon we can resume departure.
Guardians, we must act swiftly and eliminate the Parliament's forward batteries.
Enemy target is behind you.
Acting swiftly.
Check your aft targeting sensors.
Ow. Now bombers.
The Tehuman's heavy weapons are offline. She can no longer threaten us. Maintain pressure and eliminate her if the opportunity presents itself.
Hold up, support.
Trache wing detected. Guardians, intercept them at once. We cannot allow those bombers to breach the hull.
We will keep holding them off, Eternity, but we cannot do this forever. How much longer are we expected to hold the line?
Patience, Guardian. You are the shield. Hold the line no matter the cost.
Taking damage. Request cover.
Why won't you die?
Acknowledge. Stand by to rearm.
The T-Human has been neutralized.
Rearming procedure complete.
Alright, get off me, please.
You fight as the Emperor commands.
Attack plot's clear. How long is Ninja's Eternity?
All hostile targets have been neutralized. The area is clear, for now.
Acknowledge. Stand by to rearm.
Eternity, what's the status on the engines? Are we ready to move yet?
Damage report just came in. Primary engine manifold is ruptured, subspace field regulators are offline, and coolant pressure is unstable across all core conduits. We are unable to initiate jump sequence to the rendezvous coordinates. Evacuation remains the only viable option. Kappa 1 with Omega is getting ready to leave the hangar bay. Escape pods will follow later. Pilots rearm before we deploy the evac transports.
Rearmed. Although I don't feel great about my hull integrity.
This ambush was not a coincidence. The GTI R&D knew exactly when we would exit subspace. Their cruiser was already in position, fully armed, and bomber wings on standby.
They may have gone rogue, but they still have access to the FCN. The moment the Soikaze logged our escape from Ross 128, they had our trajectory and estimated exit window.
Excuse my ignorance, Alpha 1. What is this FCN?
The Fleet Communications Network. Real-time strategic and tactical data exchange across all GTA assets. If I'm not mistaken, the PVN's GridNet was linked into it back in February for joint ops.
So they were watching us the moment we broke from Ross 128. That explains the timing. It was not just treachery, it was coordination.
Of course it was.
And yet, even with a dedicated intelligence branch and linked command networks, Terran operatives aboard the Krios knew nothing of Ryback's or Glaive's treachery.
But you knew, Alpha 2. We fought beside you. Yet I remain uncertain of your true purpose. Why should we trust you?
Don't you see how deep we already are in this mess? If we intended to betray you, we've had more than enough chances. We could have taken the Omega. We didn't.
Look, Vasudan, we weren't always the ones wearing the white hats, and neither were you. The ones hunting us now, they used to be our allies. We were their scientific backbone, but then the director saw how far it had gone, and so did we. We realized our mistakes, just too late.
It is difficult to believe the sincerity of such repentance, Terran. How do we know this isn't yet another layer of deception? Another attempt to infiltrate our empire, and to reach what we protect above all else? Among our kind, no one who emerges from the Black Omen's lies would ever be trusted so easily again.
You, Vasudan, speak of honor, then answer me this. Can Can you swear, on your own, that none of your people ever turned their backs on their comrades? That no one among you joined the Hammer of Light and committed the very atrocities you accuse us of?
We both know the truth, brother. We have taken the lives of many guardians of those who once stood with us. Noble souls led astray. And Alpha, they've lost hundreds of their own. Yet they continue to strike at the renegade GTI without hesitation.
The nobility of your cause is questionable, Terran, but I am not in a position to deny your recent actions, nor the weight of your losses. So be it. We place our trust in the wisdom of our leaders.
In the end, we both have ghosts buried in our pasts. There's rot in both our houses. If we don't face it, it will consume us all.
The past is behind us, but the Omega is not safe yet. What is the evacuation preparation status, Eternity?
Yeah, we've been talking for a while.
Final checks are underway. Kappa 1 is preparing to depart the hangar with the Omega now. Stand by for extraction coordinates.
Why just depart the hangar and hit the drives?
Kappa 1 is currently initiating launch from our hangar bay. They are tasked with transporting the Omega to the rendezvous point. Departure coordinates will be marked on your HUD momentarily.
This is Kappa 1. Departure sequence has begun. Guardians, form a protective screen around us.
Maintain protection until Kappa reaches safe distance. Evacuation procedures for the rest of the crew will follow shortly. Stay focused.
Affirmative, sir.
Enemy jump signatures. Intercept course confirmed. They're heading straight for Kappa 1.
Of course they are. Ah, great.
Guardians, intercept those attackers immediately. The Omega must not fall into enemy hands.
Copy that. Moving Intercept. Hold steady, Kappa 1. We've got you.
Oh, I do not like this.
Damage sustained.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Alright, we got the stealth fighters.
Objective neutralized.
Ten seconds.
Excellent work, Pi Wing. The Omega is away. Kappa 1 has completed its evacuation. All pilots form up and close in. Escape pod deployment is about to commence.
Affirmative.
Hello, support.
rearming procedure complete.
Thank you. I wonder if it would have been different if I'd managed to prevent these from being
We are
hit.
deploying the first batch of escape
Probably
pods. Guardians, prepare to escort them to the extraction coordinates.
Because I think only one stiletto got through, and that shouldn't have done it.
First escape pod away.
Weapons depleted.
Second pod is clear.
Affirmative.
Affirmative, sir.
Third escape pod launched. Fourth pod is away. Final escape pod deployed.
5 escape pods, huh?
The initial evacuation batch is now proceeding to the extraction coordinates. Cover them, pilots. New IFF signatures detected. GTI fighters moving on the escape pods. Intercept and neutralize them immediately.
Are you joking? They're going for our escape pods. Well, of course they're not joking. It's the R&D. It's the R&D Oh no, stealth fighters. I don't know how I'm supposed to protect escape pods from stealth fighters.
Incoming enemy targets. Breaking to attack.
Secondary objective failed. Oh, damn it.
Taking damage. Request cover.
Alright. Escape pod's getting away.
We are preparing the second batch of escape pods. Destroy remaining hostiles and fall back to us, Guardians.
Trying.
By the stars, an enormous vessel of unknown configuration
Oh,
is
crap.
emerging from subspace.
Reactor activity levels spiking across all decks. It matches Shivan signatures. Guardians, this is the end. Complete your mission and jump to the rendezvous sector. Vasudan.
Eternity, deploy the escape pod now.
There is nothing we can do against this ship, Vasudan. Engage your subspace drives and evacuate to the rendezvous coordinates.
Support's gone. Let's just get out of here.
I am detecting new jump signatures. Friendly configuration. It is Pi Wing escorting the Omega. They are joined by the XNX pilots.
Ro, acknowledge those Terran fighters as allies. We are updating the IFF designations now.
This is Pi 2 PVCA Eternity. We are delivering the trophy back to its rightful guardians.
Well done. Pilots, maintain your escort formation and continue protecting Kappa 1. Where is the Eternity?
Ascendant, we were ambushed by rogue GTI forces.
Moments after escaping Ross 128, the Eternity was struck and destroyed by a vessel exceeding destroyer class, equipped with flux cannons rivaling the Lucifer. We must leave this place at once.
The success of your mission is commendable, and so is your survival. Retrieving the Omega before our adversaries could was paramount.
Oh boy.
We are aware of the Hades-class vessel and its capabilities. Thanks to 2 coordinated mid-jumps prior to this rendezvous, the GTI renegades should be unable to trace us for the time being. We will maintain this position until we finish our mission.
Rearming procedure complete.
Forgive the impertinence, Ascendant, but why do we delay our withdrawal? The risk remains grave. Should we lose the Ascendant, everything we achieved in Ross 128 will be undone.
Your concern is valid, Guardian, but our mission remains unfinished. This location is a neutral meeting ground. Others still flee the carnage Admiral Glaive has unleashed. If we abandon it now, the rebels may succeed in their plan.
Was our assignment not fulfilled? We reclaimed the legacy of Scholar Adamnu. At the cost of hundreds, we paid in the lifeblood of our most devoted. What more does the throne ask of us?
Not the throne, brother. We fulfill the will of the...
Enough. Your duty is not to question, but to serve. The Ascendant is tasked with retrieving those who are fleeing Glaive's profane crusade. We are not here to halt their momentum, but to deny them a vital asset. Maintain your course and await further orders.
As you command, Ascendant, it will be done.
This is the GTC Triskelion. Jump 4 complete. The entire convoy has arrived. GTI must have lost our trail between jumps 2 and 3. They can't vector us. Looks like we're safe. For now. Ascendant, we're preparing for evac as planned. Please deploy your transports.
Stand by, Triskelion. We have received instructions from higher authorities to await further guidance before proceeding.
What are you saying, Ascendant? R&D could arrive any moment. If we lose this cargo, everything we've done will be for nothing. Are you even aware of the stakes?
Triskelion, this is Prince Amon, speaking directly from the Ascendant. I demand to speak with Director Gebhard von Kettler in person. As Crown Prince of the Empire, I order the evacuation to be halted until the legitimacy of this transaction is confirmed.
Your Highness.
Prince Amaunet. This is Director Gebhard von Kettler, formerly of the GTI Xenobiology and Xenotechnology Division. I answer your call. Once these matters are already resolved, I was under the impression that the Keeper of Secrets made things clear to all involved parties.
I know who you are, Director. Your record is a masterclass in deception and manipulation. Why should I believe this is any different? What assurance do I have that you're not simply using our empire as a shield until the dust settles, before vanishing once more into obscurity?
With all due respect, Your Highness, I have no obligation to ease your doubts. This arrangement is between myself and the Keeper. Besides, without safety guarantees, I will not reveal the contents of my data banks. Either we're extracted from this hell, or you get nothing.
I am afraid you are in no position to negotiate. Thanks to your data, yes, we recovered the Omega, alongside your pilots, but we still do not know what, exactly, we are retrieving, nor the true value of your transports.
We've
may have lost Glaive's rebels for now, but this sector won't remain secure forever. I recommend we complete extraction now and verify cargo integrity in a safer location.
Director, let me be clear. You may have the Keeper's trust, but you do not yet have mine. I require full verification of your contributions. If your cargo is genuine, the deal proceeds. If not, it ends here. Should the contents prove legitimate, they will be transferred to our own transports. I will not risk taking your vessels with us. The choice is yours.
Cut for Tom. Very well. Indulge your eyes, but do it swiftly. We're transferring the decryption key to Pi 1. Your Guardian should be able to unlock the Omega's manifest. Begin scan now.
Manifest empty. Generation in progress. Includes detailed logs from multiple Terran Vasudan ships as BBC Mode, GTC, HLCa, Necromant's Curiosity. Memory banks contain personal logs of Dr. John Hargrove, Scholar Timno House Kepa, their associates, and a large collection of assorted field study results across various disciplines. Additional manifest control sequence listings for the Kino Urgia subspace gate, record of interactions with Kino Urgia devices, phasing node data, archaeological reports from Vasudan Prime, Iconerga, datasheet, AF Kato, datasheet, AC Malia, datasheet. Press all text to continue.
So the keys worked. There is truth in you yet, Director. Not all legends hold up. Today, you have joined the few that still manage to surprise me. Now, for full confirmation, Director, transfer access to the manifests of the Iota Wing and your vessel. I want no doubts.
Fine. Your pilot won't comprehend even the manifest of the protocol, the Grand Shivan network, or any of what we uncovered. But we have no time to waste. Helm, authorize Pi 1 for local system access. Begin scan of Vault 1. Quickly!
Ancient Archaeological Research Database, complete list of all uncovered archaeological sites of the species known as the Ancients, and detailed descriptions of their examined artifacts. Kingdom of Lawrence Subspace Hub Investigation Report, Ancient Subspace Routes Chart. Shivan Technology Research Database, collection of blueprints describing numerous systems developed using salvaged Shivan technology. The Flux Cannons data set, Project Hades, Project Persephone, Project Brave New World.
We are receiving the manifest data. Now, scan Vault 2.
Why was there a checkpoint here? We're gonna get jumped. Content detected Grand Shiva Network Database. Possible models for the workings of the GSN based on the modulated quantum pulses theory of Dr. Gebhard von Kettler. Includes modules 01 to 34. Models 01 to 34. Additional manifest Project Gehenna, Project Atemna Nanki, Test Subject Database, Experiment 311, Experiment 553, and Experiment 47.
Data received. Scan the last vault, Pi 1.
The last vault of the Triskelion. Oh, they're the same. One and the same. Okay. Content detected the protocol database. A detailed yet incomplete database describing an intricate set of rules governing the priorities of Shivan fleets and their methods for designating targets for termination value assignments. Oh boy. Content detected Galactic Terran Intelligence Master files. Internal data bank of the GTI, with clearance to access granted only to the GTI division directors and selected officials of the Galactic Terran Alliance. Project Avalon, Project Escagila, and Project Umbrella.
I am satisfied, Director. You and your men have proven yourselves. Your reputation may in fact be worse than the reality.
Most legends about me are just lies spun by my enemies. Your Highness, perhaps in time we'll become partners in greater endeavors. For now, I will enjoy the rare honor of standing beside a Vasudan royal, and you will walk beside me an actual honest von Kettler.
I would be dishonest if I claimed I had not looked forward to this moment. Director, Admiral Yamina, proceed with the evacuation. I now relinquish operational command to you. May the golden sun shine upon us all.
This is Admiral Yamina, reassuming operational command. All fighter wings form up and escort the Lambda transports. These vessels are tasked with the evacuation of the vaults. Maintain tight formation. Enemy jump signatures detected. The GTI has found us. Guardians, you must ensure that the exchange proceeds uninterrupted. Engage and destroy. No harm must come to the transports.
Assault fighters have just jumped in. Eliminate every threat swiftly.
Copy that, eliminating threats.
Display of skill.
Lambda 1. Docking procedure with Vault 1 complete. Initiating secure transfer of cargo and evacuation of personnel.
Enemy cruiser arriving.
Oh, great.
Designation, GTC Polarny. Prioritize the neutralization of its heavy batteries before it endangers the evacuation.
Lambda 2 has established full connection with Vault 2. Commencing immediate extraction of materials and crew. Lambda 3 reporting successful docking. We are beginning transfer of priority assets and evacuation protocol.
Break into attack.
Come on.
Hull integrity down to 70%. Escort units will require suppression of enemy fire. Hull below 50%. Prioritize our defense.
Not shooting again. Oh, I almost got Lambda 2. Alright, we got a stealth fighter buzzing. We got a couple stealth fighters buzzing around, and that cruiser. These Finnish should be able to handle the cruiser.
Acknowledged. Stand by to rearm.
Zeus-class bombers detected, designation Fenrir. Guardians, intercept them before they reach the Lambda transports.
Oh boy. Hustling up, support. Oh no.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Calling in for support.
No. Disabled and about to die.
Critical damage sustained. Structural failure is imminent. We will not survive sustained fire.
Enemy bombers incoming. Balder Wing is on a direct course for the Lambda transport.
Of course it is.
Acknowledged. Stand by to rearm.
Check your 6, pilot.
We are detecting a jump signature of enormous proportions. It is the Hades. All pilots, remain focused. Continue covering the transfer and hold your positions at all costs.
Enemy present.
Oh crap.
It seems you chose to sell X and X to those pathetic sand eaters. This is your last chance to live. Return the vault. Make sure mercy.
As always, you're one step too late. You've already lost the research and soon you'll lose your little rebellion. Tell Ryback to enjoy my masterpiece while he still can. Vocabulary out.
What the hell is it shooting at? Ah, descendants.
All personnel and assets secured. We are departing now. Vault 2 will be purged as directed. Self-destruct active.
And 2 evacuated.
This is Lambda 1. Evacuation complete. We are disengaging and entering subspace. Vault 1 self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Lambda 3 to all units. Triskelions extraction successful. We are preparing for jump. Destruction of Vault 3 is now underway.
All Lambda transports have departed the engagement zone, beginning EMP saturation to mask our escape. All pilots disengage and jump out to the designated coordinates.
Copy that. Following the Ascendants.